All right, and we are live. All right, it's been a little bit. Hey, how about I get a slice? I'm getting up. I'm getting a slice. All right, so welcome back to Movie Madness, ladies and gentlemen.
Not bad.
Really, dog, every time. Every time you gotta have it. This dog continuously puts a paw on my nuts.
Okay, so this time, last time we talked about like the movies. Today we're gonna go into like the TV shows and the video games.
And what better place to start for this segment than the video games? Oh, we're doing the TV shows first.
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll start with the TV shows. Let's see. Right off the rip, we have to mention the one that springboarded Star Wars back into the mainframe after the sequel trilogy.
The Mandalorian.
Now, this movie, why did I say movie? It's a show. I watched the first season. I thought this is a good show. This is a fun show. And I played the Mandalorian theme numerous times with the community band.
Oh, really?
It's fun. It's fun to play. Like, the main theme is just all on one drum with a different sticking pattern. So it was dun, 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 dun. And that's all it is. That's the pattern for the Mandalorian. For the Mandalorian. Seriously, every time she moves, I swear to God, I just jump like, I tense up automatically. Now, I've only seen the first season, so I can't say much else on the second season.
Yeah. I have seen the first 2 seasons. I never finished season 3.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Got sick of it that much, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I know the big draw for season 1 was Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Before they became Grogu. Like, when Mandalorian was released, Baby Yoda toys were fucking everywhere. Like, everywhere. It was wild. Like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
Hey, you're good, bud. Just don't put your paw on my nuts. No. She sees the pizza and she's like, I want pizza. Now, I think there was also a second show, right?
Yes.
Called Andor.
Yeah. There's Andor, which I think I got maybe 5 episodes into that, and I'm like, this is boring.
Well, I don't have a Disney Plus, so I can't say much more other than the first season that I watched, because that was the first season of Mandalorian was the only show I watched.
There was also the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes. Yep.
Which was okay.
Yeah, I've heard things like it was okay. Andor was decent at best. I guess was what people were saying.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
And then Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. Oh my God. Apparently that one, which should have been a shoehorn and should have been like an easy slam dunk win, wasn't as good as it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I won't say it was utter dookie, but it was close to it, I think, right?
Yeah.
And let's see. Which is a shame because they brought back Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. A reunion. God damn it. Sorry, folks.
Sorry about that.
Okay. No, we do not wish to send feedback.
God.
So our thingy just fell down. Now we got 60% battery on this thing. Pardon me, folks. For all the kids watching, don't do that at home. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a butt whooping. I know I did every time I had pop, and my parents would say, don't you burp. You can burp, but you can't make it loud. So the instant that I burped loud, yeah, I got a butt whooping. Yes, princess. She's eyeballing the pizza, dude. She wants a pizza. See, what did I tell you?
Yeah.
So, I guess Obi-Wan was a bit of a letdown. But, thankfully, there are the Star Wars games. And there are a lot.
Oh,
is there another show?
the animated shows.
Oh, yes, I completely forgot. What saved the shows, the Dave Filoni shows, the animated shows, and Genndy Tartakovsky shows for the Clone Wars, really good. And I actually have the second season of Star Wars Rebels on DVD. That was where they brought back Darth Vader, and they even brought in James Earl Jones. So I was like, I don't care if I didn't see the first season. Damn it. I have a rough idea.
Yeah.
So I got it, and I was like, this is not bad of a show. This is actually pretty fun.
Yeah. I enjoyed Rebels.
Rebels was good. It was fun. Rebels, I thought, was a fun show, but I honestly, I loved Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I loved Clone Wars more. Just because it worked in with the... It worked well with the mythos, and it expanded it. Same thing Rebels did. It expanded the mythos more. You keep barking for attention, but you keep moving away, dog.
Yeah. Although, with Rebels, as soon as they introduce Ezra, who's he's like this isn't he like this thief type character?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he absolutely is. And let's see.
They as soon as they
Go on.
as soon as they introduced Ezra, my immediate reaction was like, am I watching Aladdin?
I can see that. I can honestly see that because he was like a miniature Aladdin.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. You know what? No, stop petting. Notice stopping the pets.
And then, as the series went on, he started to remind me more of Hero from Big Hero 6.
Hey. That dog is hoping.
Ah, God damn it.
Ah. This dog just wants attention, man.
Yeah.
it
Although I think Rebels may have come before Big Hero 6. So,
might have. I'm not sure on the timeline.
yeah. But
I've been so wrapped up in taking care of my business that it's like, oh, yeah, I'm the reason why we have an inconsistent schedule in recording. It's
Yeah.
me. What?
Yeah.
No.
But
Mm-mm.
Rebels was great. I never got into Clone Wars.
Mm.
Mostly because like I watched the animated movie and it kind of turned me off.
Mhm.
It's like,
Honestly, I watched the movie and I was like, oh my god, I do not like this character, Ahsoka.
Mhm.
But Dave Filoni was like, that's the point of the character. You're not supposed to like her at the beginning. As she goes on and grows up, she starts getting better. It's like, yeah, I see it as I continued to watch the show, I was like, I like this character.
Yeah.
She ain't bad.
I should at least try and watch Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. You absolutely should. You will not regret it. I think it's on Netflix, if I remember.
No, didn't they just put it on Disney Plus?
Mm,
Yeah, I think they did.
they did.
Um,
But then Netflix did a Netflix exclusive season, which I don't know how Disney's going to get that one.
and then I know that there's currently a Clone Wars spin-off on Disney Plus right now called The Bad Batch.
Yes, The Bad Batch.
I have not seen that, mostly because I wasn't really sure if I needed to watch Clone Wars in order to watch Bad Batch.
I
So
don't think so. I think it's like it takes place between episodes 3 and 4. Dog. It takes place before episodes 3 and in between episode 3 and 4.
okay,
So basically, the Empire is established already.
okay.
But I think are there any other shows?
I mean, aside from the Getting to the Top Speed shows, I don't think I know Ahsoka is coming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's gonna be a show for Ahsoka.
yeah,
Wow, live action or
live action.
wow, wow. That'll definitely be something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you.
So let's just move on to the video.
Yeah, let's move on to the video games. So, personally, I know that there are a number, and I mean a number, of Star Wars video games. How do I know? I have played 4 of them. 4 of them, and there's like got to be close to a dozen
Yeah.
games. There has to be.
The ones that I played,
Mm-hmm.
I had the pod racing game for N64.
Mm-hmm. This was when episode 1 came out.
Yeah, I had the Attack of the Clones game for PS2, and I had the game for Revenge of the Sith,
Yeah.
which out of the 3 of them is by far the best. Because what was cool about the Revenge of the Sith game is that you could play as either Anakin or Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you played as Anakin, then you got like an alternate ending.
Mm-hmm. Whereas if you played with Obi-Wan, you got the movie ending.
Yeah.
But I've actually have some other games. Oh, hush up, you. I got some other games that are different from what he's got. Let's see. There was. There was this dog. She made a video game. And this is it right here. It's called the Puppy Petter Simulator. And I'm addicted. Good. Good. You can do the scratch. Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Or you can do the sinister one. Hey, look here. Up, look here. Good. Good. And she's no longer interested. But anyways, back to the Star Wars.
One of the more popular video games was Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront. I actually have a Star Wars game where you played in like battleships, and it was
Rogue Squadron.
No, it was not Rogue Squadron. It was it came as like a dual pack, two games for one for the Xbox, the original Xbox, and it was you basically played around in like a battle tank. It's sort of like World of Tanks before World of Tanks, in a way.
Yeah, I remember, like, I was not a huge fan of Battlefront, mostly because I just didn't like the whole capture the flag gimmick.
See, I liked Battlefront, but I played like the original Battlefront for like PS2 and Xbox. I had an Xbox. And my brother and I, we'd just play through the campaign. We'd play through Galactic Conquest. And you could split screen. So you'd play through each of the movies.
Oh, cool.
Like episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I was like, whoa, this is cool. Yeah, it was. Let's see, there was another Star Wars game that I had. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. This is like a third game in a trilogy of games that spans at least
the whole
a decade.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I forgot that one. I also have Knights of the Old Republic. We can't mention Star Wars without Knights of the Old Republic. That one was actually I thought that one was fun. I have not beaten that game simply because after a certain point I got tired of playing, D&D roles meets Star Wars role play.
Yeah. I would like another Star Wars game where you can like create your own character.
Honestly, yeah, that was fun. Let's see. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy actually was that. Like you would create your own character. But you could pick out the race, species, gender, and you could even design your own lightsaber. Like down to the hilt and color. It was a lot of fun. And you basically were taking on a spirit of the Sith that was trying to come back. Excuse me. I picked medium difficulty because I want a challenge, but I don't want to get my ass handed to me too hard because I'm here to have fun and play a game. And of course, based upon the force powers that you picked, and you would get an ending. If you pick an overwhelming majority of that evil force powers, you would try to reinstate the Empire. But if you picked an overwhelming majority of good force powers, you would become a Jedi Knight. Like in the span of time frame for this game was a few days, if not a week or so, you would become a Jedi Knight. It's like, whoa, wow. And of course, the character that you play as is in the Star Wars Legends lore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's really cool, and you study under Kyle Katarn, who was first introduced in Shadow of the Empire game, which you would say is Star Wars Jedi Knight 1. And then there was Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, where you played as Kyle Katarn and trying to stop the Sith from coming back. And Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is Star Wars, Jedi Knight 3. And honestly, it's the one that I think it's the one that I have, so I think it's one of the more fun ones.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed. Yeah, I have to talk about that one.
Yes.
That one is, oh my god. The game's fun, but the final bosses are a pain in the ass. I know people have beaten it, and I know what the ending is, but I'm like, I can't beat it. I can't beat it because every time I get to Vader, I get knocked around like I'm some punk. I thought, yeah, I'm Star Killer. I'm going to go through this. I'm fighting Vader. You're next. He just ragdolls me. I'm like, huh? And then after you're done getting ragdolled by Vader, you got to take on the Emperor and survive him ragdolling you. I'm like, yo, what the heck is this?
Isn't that like another game that has like 2 different endings?
It does. It does. In the first ending is the one that is the good ending is the one that is canon. You die, okay. But your family provides a symbol for the Empire. Or no, not for the Empire, for the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, I know. Whereas the bad ending is not canon. You take Vader's place. Okay. You take Vader's place. And if you want to, you can try to take the Emperor's place, but the Emperor's just gonna be like, no! Excuse me. In the good ending, you face off against the Emperor to provide the Rebel Alliance that you... No, what are you doing here? Dog's trying to do something. Where you hold off the Emperor to let the Rebel Alliance escape. And you provide a symbol for them to rally behind. Let's see. Force Unleashed 2, you basically play as the clone. You're trying to recapture your memories.
Yeah. I don't think I ever finished Force Unleashed 2.
Oh, you beat Force Unleashed 1?
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? Is my difficulty a little high? It probably is. Go figure. Because I like a challenge.
But I just remember, like, starting up Force Unleashed 1 for his first time, and, like, the sheer, like, shock of being able to play as Vader in the beginning. Like,
yep. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I'm playing as Vader. And you're just ragdolling these freaking Wookiees trying to come at you. I'm like, dude, what? And you think, oh, I'm going to play as Vader. Nah, you play as the dude's son of this Jedi. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, but, like, the best part of any Star Wars game is being able to use the Force.
Easily. Easily. Which brings us to the next game that I played.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yep, Jedi Fallen Order.
And
fun game, but when you got to deal with like, oh, my connection to the Force is severed, I'm like, what? You mean I'm this Jedi, and I can't do all this cool shit that I did before? And I get it. It's like as you go throughout the game, you get your powers back. You become more of a badass. And I'm like, seriously.
I thought that game was a bit of a letdown, honestly.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the dungeon delving, but it was the part of having to backtrack that was annoying to me.
Yeah.
Because you literally have to backtrack in order to get back to your ship. I'm like, the fuck? That's why I have a fast travel option.
I would love to be able to play Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I want to play Jedi Survivor. That's the next one.
And I have it, but my PS5 is not reading discs properly. So
really? Why is it not reading discs properly?
I don't know. I think it might be because, like, I might have to clean it.
You might have to, and you might have it upside down or something like that.
Which I tried, and I could not get the the black rim thing off.
Oh.
So if I'm gonna play this game, I might have to come over to your house.
Yeah, might have to. We might have to. I might have to get rid of like a couple games or so. Right now, I'm currently playing through Hogwarts Legacy, and that game is fun.
Yeah.
Oh. So each of the Star Wars games always takes a different unique and a different approach to, what came before. But ultimately, what happens is you play as a Jedi or you play as a mercenary.
Yeah.
And to me, that's fun. That's fun because you get to play as a different character each time. She's pacing. Does she have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
She might have to. I'll take her out if you want to talk a little bit.
I mean, that's kind of why the potty pads are there.
Ah. She's having trouble paying.
Yeah. I would love another game where you play as somebody like on the dark side.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, playing as someone on the dark side. That would be fun. But would you have to be like an apprentice to Vader or maybe like some point earlier?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, the mythos, there's always the rule of two. Because I've read a couple of the books. Which is that, there can never be too many Sith.
Oh, there was a Clone Wars game, which I've never played, so I don't know how it is.
What one was it?
It's based on the show.
Oh. I don't know about that one. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stingy.
But is that really all of them?
I mean, that's all the ones that I can think of. I mean, I know there's I know there's other ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Excuse me for a second. Okay. I think there have to be other games. There have to be.
I know they're like the Lego ones.
Yes, we need to mention the Lego ones.
Yeah. Which
Lego games all focus on episodes 1 to 9 now.
Yeah. Which, the Lego games have never really been my thing. So
they're fun for me in certain capacities. Like I have a Pirates of the Caribbean one that I've 100% like at least a couple times just because of how fun it is. I always try to beat my record in terms of time. But then there's also what was it? It was DC Superheroes one. That one was fun for me because I'm always trying to be like beat it, but I can never 100% it. But the Star Wars Jedi games, I think, are more fun for me. But the Star Wars Lego games, they've added voice acting into them, so it's like instead of just ooh, it's like actual words and stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I think I don't know. I feel like I've got to address an elephant in the room right now.
what?
Did you see the new gameplay for Spider-Man 2?
Yes.
I realize we're getting off topic here with Star Wars, but this has been weighing on me since I watched it last night. It looks so good.
Yeah. Yeah. My only gripe is that I heard somebody mention that at some point in the game, Miles and Peter are going to have to fight, and
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what will happen because it's the symbiote.
I'm just like, are we really going to go through this again?
I mean, the symbiote's starting to take over Peter, so yeah. But now the question has become, it's like, okay, I like what I see so far. I really do. Like, you can switch between, Miles and Peter. But my question is, what model are they going to go with for Spider-Man? For Peter's Spider-Man? Is it going to be the old one from the Game of the Year edition, or is it going to be the new one?
It's probably going to be the new one. Yeah.
I like the old one. The old one looked like it was experienced.
Yeah.
We got the symbiote, we got Kraven, we got the lizard. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
But like, if you remember, like, the first name had Peter fighting against Otto Octavius, his friend. The second, Miles Morales had Miles fighting against Tinkerer, who turned out to be Finn, Miles' friend. Are you really going to do this a third time?
Most likely, because we know that Dr. Connors is one of Peter's friends. So he's going to have to fight against him.
Oh my god.
Which is going to suck, without a doubt. Oh my god. I'm sorry. You can now interact more with the environment. Like, you could slam people up against walls and just beat them. Like, oh.
Yeah. But, like, other than that one thing, this game looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
Yeah.
Because I know we were supposed to stay on topic with Star Wars, but let's be honest here.
We're kind of running out of things to say with Star Wars.
We are. And actually, I looked up how many Star Wars games there are.
Yeah.
There are so many.
Holy crap.
Let's count them. What we got here? 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, there's 2. So 2. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51. There are 51 Star Wars games. 51 different Star Wars games. Like, I'm not including the copies. I'm literally including every single one, dating all the way back to The Empire Strikes Back on the NES. And even further. Oh, wait, it's Star Wars The Clone Wars. That's the game I was talking about where you drive around in a little tank or something like that. That one was fun.
That was fun, yeah.
That was a fun one. Like, I beat that game. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta take out this planet destroyer all in this little thing? Let's go. Hit him with missiles. Why? Because my lasers ain't gonna hit there. The missiles are gonna get him. But yeah, it's like, oh my god, there's 51 Star Wars games. 51 different Star Wars games. There's so many. So I only scratched the surface. We only scratched the surface.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, we just plain old run out of stuff to say at this point. All right. Let's see. We're going to be on our way to see Guardians. That's at 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Dang, it's only 6:30 now.
Yeah.
Shoot, what the heck are we supposed to do for another hour and a half? Because I'm plumb running out of stuff to say on Star Wars but I will say this, the fatigue is real at this point for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars is good, it's fun, but when you continuously shove Star Wars down people's throats, you get tired of it. You get tired. Like, there comes a point where you just say, enough. Let it rest.
Yeah.
Give it a break. Give it a rest. And let's just enjoy ourselves. So now Spider-Man is coming out, and that'll be in the fall of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. That's probably going to be my second PS5 game that I'm getting. Because Could I get Star Wars Jedi Survivor? Yes, I can. But I gotta finish some other games first.
Yeah, and I gotta get my disc thing working again. So
Yeah.
somehow.
Yep. All right. Oh.
God.
So what should we talk about next time?
Okay, so I figured since Little Mermaid comes out today.
Oh, wow. It comes out today?
Yeah.
Wow.
We should take this time to talk about the Disney Renaissance.
Disney Renaissance would be good, actually, because
Yeah.
there are a number of them that are on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know? I'll say this right now. I went onto Amazon and I wanted to see how much would it be for every Disney Renaissance, animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting ones from like Snow White and all the way back. I'm not getting like the racist ones, like
Yeah.
Song of the South. I'm like, not that one. Not that one. You can't find it anyways because Disney doesn't want to be associated with that one. Fine. Guess how much it costs for the DVDs for all these Disney animated movies? Like all the way up to like Tarzan.
My guess is like altogether would probably be close to like 200.
Yeah, $200.
Wait, exactly?
Not exactly. It's a little bit over. It's like 220 something. But it's like, holy smokes. For all these Disney animated movies, it's like $200. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But people look at me and say, well, why don't you just get Disney Plus? There's something to be said about having the physical copy.
Yeah.
Because even if the power goes out and the internet gets wiped out, you still have that copy.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, sadly, DVDs are starting to become like a thing of the past.
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah.
Because I like DVDs. I'm like, to me, it's space age technology. Like, they can't go bad, in a way. I mean, it's part of the reason why I switched over from VHS and VCR to DVD and Blu-ray. Simply because it's like, yo, this is better.
Yeah, and also, like, I like listening to the commentary track.
I do.
So,
Well, you like the commentary. For me, I'm like, just give me the show.
Yeah.
Just give me the movie.
Now, granted, some of them are better than others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of them are pretty dang good. I don't know. I think one of the best ones is Beauty and the Beast.
The commentary track?
Oh, the commentary track? I was talking about the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was talking about, because it actually it won an Oscar in 1991 for Best Animated Movie.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm like, yeah, no question about that one. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
But I know you listen to the commentary tracks and you're like, this is really good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Today the kids were watching, towards the end of the day, they were watching Fox and the Hound.
Ooh.
From 1981. I was like, okay, you know what? It's been bugging me for years. Who the heck voiced who?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, a young Kurt Russell.
And Mickey Rooney.
Yeah. Were Copper and Todd.
Yeah.
Respectively.
And Jack Albertson.
Yeah, he was Amos, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I swear to God, every time, dog, you just decide, I'm going to put my paw on your nuts, and I'm claiming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. I think whoever voiced Vicky I think she was like a Broadway actor, like in Peter Pan or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Trying to remember. Here, let me look it up. Oh no, they're looking stuff up. It's like, I'm not gonna know it or remember everything. Let me see. Fox and the Hound. Let me go to the cast. Animated buddy drama. Yeah, is about right. Sandy Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sandy Duncan. let's see. Jeanette Nolan was the widow.
Okay.
Trying to find out. Yeah, there was Corey Feldman.
Oh yeah, Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey Feldman was nope, not the plot. He was the young copper.
Yeah.
And Keith Mitchell was the young Todd. Yeah. Pat Buttram was Chief. And man, he played into that once, Chief got injured. He's like, I'm ham this up. Oh, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It was funny to me. John McIntyre was the Badger. Honestly, I enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed that one.
I had a problem with the ending, but
Oh, I was thoroughly pleased with the ending simply because, Amos fell into the trap of his own making.
well, okay. First of all, there's no way he would have survived. Right?
Yeah, a bear attack. Yeah, let's be honest about that one. He'd be lucky to walk away. And Copper, same thing with Copper and Todd. They'd be lucky if they walked away.
Yeah. But okay. So I have an interesting relationship with Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say that this movie is like a tearjerker, like it's like sad. For me, the movie, like it almost like it makes me. I think it makes me more mad than sad, because the widow. Like she takes Todd out into the wild,
Mm-hmm.
and they got like the sad song playing, and I'm just thinking like, you're only putting him in more danger if you do this.
Honestly, what she should have done is just grabbed the gun and said, "You come around my property, sir, I kill you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you go see your ex-wife. You're gonna be seeing your ex-wife, and you gonna see her when you in a pine box." Because it's obvious this guy just
Yeah. God.
yeah.
Oh.
But we should probably say this for like the next discussion.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about the Disney Renaissance
Mhm.
when we get back, which hopefully won't be as long of a wait this time.
Yeah. And I have a lot to say about Rescuers Down Under. So.
Oh, there's one. That's a Disney movie as well?
Yes.
Holy I thought that was another studio.
No.
Dang. All right. Well,
So we'll see you next time.
yep. Be
Right,
sure to like,
bye.
comment, subscribe, and see y'all later in the next
Bye.
show. Bye.